Hey, this is Steve Stine from Guitar Zoom. Thank you so much for joining me. I get a lot of people asking how to make the transition from playing chords and strumming into learning how to solo. Now, needless to say, to learn how to solo properly, there's a lot of elements involved, from technique, studies, some theory, learning about your scales and things like that. But before you do all of that, what I'd love to do is give you a little bit of a trick, if you will, on some basics of learning how to do some soloing, even though you don't really understand the fundamentals of soloing, so you can have some fun and you can stay motivated, which is really, really important. So if you like what you're going to learn here, there's going to be a link somewhere near here that you can click on and you can learn more about this. Now, I call this the 6-note solo, and you can do this in just a few minutes of practice. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take, let's just start as easy as possible. Let's take a power chord here. Let's say I go up to the 5th fret and I play a power chord right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right below the root of the power chord I'm playing. So right here I've got the 5th fret. So I'm going to go down to the 5th string, right underneath that 6th string there, and I'm going to play this shape. I'm going to go 1 to 3. I'm talking about my fingers. 1, 3, 1, 3. So I'm playing the 5th and 7th frets. Those 6 notes right there, okay? So if I was on the 5th fret playing a power chord, or, again, if you can figure out the key of your song or what chord seems like it's the strongest within the song that you're playing. So you go up to that, you find that chord, and then you go right below the first finger here and you play these 6 notes. Now, on the middle string of those 3 groups right there, the 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string, if we go to the 4th string, where the 3rd finger is right here, that note is the root. So if you're playing an A chord, this note here would be the A. So a really nice thing to get used to if you're brand new to soloing is you start trying to kind of direct your movements toward that A, right? Now, you don't have to be an A. Let's say you were in a song that the primary chord seemed like it was G, right? So you find your G power chord there, you go right underneath, and the same thing happens. So you can make up some different kind of movements. And you get some really great sounds. Now, needless to say, what you're learning here is part of a larger sequence that we call the pentatonic scale, and there's all kinds of different things that you can study above and beyond this. But what's always been really important in my teaching is trying to make sure that people are also enjoying themselves, having fun, right? And staying motivated, feeling good about what it is that they're doing. You can always figure out the whys and the hows afterward, and I would strongly encourage you to do that, but also enjoy yourself in the meantime, right? So do me a favor, if this makes sense to you and you want to learn a little more about this, you can click on the link near this video and keep studying this. Now, I want to end with this. I get a lot of people that learn this kind of thing, and then they'll say, well, what about major chords or minor chords? Well, the cool thing about this is, if we were to expand this power chord into a bar chord, okay, let's say I take my middle finger and I place it down on the guitar so I get a major bar chord. If I use this 6-note solo over the top of that major chord, it's actually going to wind up giving it more of a blues sound. If I do that same thing over a minor chord, take that middle finger off the guitar, it's going to sound quite natural. So what's really cool is, again, there's that we're not worrying about right now. I don't want to waste your time with that, although it is important. But when you do that over a major chord, it sounds more bluesy. When you do it over a minor chord, it just sounds like it's supposed to sound. So it actually works both ways. So you can use it over a power chord, you can use it over a bar chord, major or minor, okay? And you can even do things where you follow chords around. Let's say you're playing from an A to an F power chord or something like that. You might play over the A doing something here, and then when it goes to the F, you move down. You don't have to, but it's just an idea. It's something else that you could explore. So again, if you'd like to learn more, click on the link near this video. Take care, stay positive, and have a good day.